All right, now back to that story about the death of two brothers in Embu. Now, Inspector General of Police Hillary Mutyambai is expected to visit Kianjokoma in Embu North Sub-County following 2 days of unrest by area residents. The happenings follow the death of two brothers who had been arrested by police officers for contravening COVID-19 protocols. Moige Williams joins us via phone from Embu with the latest. Moige, if you can hear me, what's the latest on this very tragic incident and how has the local community reacted?
Yes, thank you. And it has been 2 days here in Kianjokoma of unrest and rioting. And earlier yesterday, according to police, that is the one holding brief for the county commander, one person was shot dead and two others were injured. One shot at the arm and the other at the thigh. Well, that happened yesterday during rioting, and that has prompted the Inspector of Police, Inspector General of Police, Hillary Mutyambai, to visit the area, which 2 days of unrest. Well, because of the death of the two brothers, and also yesterday an autopsy was done, which revealed they succumbed to one had injuries. Broken limb and also had a broken rib, and also according to the autopsy report, they had sustained some head injury. That is according with the family saying they will pursue justice for the two. Well, for residents here, it is not well. They are saying that they want an overhaul of the top security organs within the area because cases of insecurity have been on the rise for the better part of the month. And that has also prompted the Inspector General to visit the area. For now, the inspector has visited the home of the two brothers and is also headed to Kianjokoma town to speak to residents here in Embu, here in Kianjokoma. We speak already the leaders within the locality, area MP, that is Eric Moshangi, and also his Manyata counterpart, that is John Moshiri. They have already arrived, and also the county commissioner of Embu, the county commander. They are all here with residents trickling in to hear from Hillary Mutyambai what is the next course of action when it comes to security.
Okay, and you've talked about the locals reacting, of course, in a volatile manner, and given the emotive nature of this case, it is quite expected. Earlier on in your story, it implied that Imlu was also involved. Has there been any report or reaction from Imlu on what has transpired based on the findings and the injuries that you've described right there?
Yes, yesterday, the autopsy was happening. Imlu was represented, so was LSK, and also the IPOA was represented. But so far, we have not received any report from them, neither IPOA. But there was a statement from IPOA saying they have sent more investigators from Nairobi to give a support from the Meru to give a support to the Meru team as the commencement of investigation on this particular matter commences.
And when it comes to the conduct of the local authorities in that area, is this an event that is out of character, or has there been similar events of people maybe being injured or losing their lives in the hands of the authorities because the contravention that is described, not following COVID-19 protocols, is quite small compared to the tragedy that we're talking about today?
Well, this is a unique case by itself, but earlier on we had report that a similar case happened earlier last month whereby a woman lost her life at the hands of a police. That is at a police cell, which is still under investigation. And speaking to the one holding brief for the county commander here in Embu County, saying that, well, this is a matter of it is a matter sensitive, but they will leave no stone unturned to unearth what really happened. And the other cases, they are still under investigation to get to the bottom of the matter.
Okay, and as you witnessed, of course, and you told us earlier on, there have been riots, and someone has lost their lives owing to those riots that were in reaction to this thing that has happened in that community. Would you say that that was the force used by local authorities? Was it justified, or the high-handedness? Was the rioting to a level that required that sort of reaction from the local authorities, or was it a bit much?
Well, for the past 2 days here in Kenjokoma, it has been a running battle between the police and residents. But for yesterday, according to the one holding brief for the county commander, say that it came to a point that they had police officers had to scamper for safety, and in repulsing residents, this is when it happened. So it was for their own safety that they had to use a little bit of excessive force for their own safety.
And as we expect the security chief, Hillary Mutyambai, to go to the area and perhaps address some of the locals concerned, do you think this is going to be key in, quelling some of the unrest that has been witnessed in the past few days?
Yes. For residents, one of the top priority or one of the issues they have been raising, because earlier on they had a peaceful demonstration up to Gedangari police station seeking answers. Why is it that security is still a concern and there are police officers manning around doing patrols, but such an incident happens? And it is through residents seeking for answers that brought about this rioting, and hopeful with the visit of the Inspector General of Police, hopeful that they will get answers and will be satisfied. But from the look of things today, Kenjokoma town has witnessed a bit of calm, but still tension is high, and they are eager to listen to what Inspector General of Police will address them, will tell them. But they're calling for a whole overhaul of the top security organs within the area of Embu North sub-county, calling for transfers of police officers, and also wanting that justice for the two brothers be served to them.
Okay, thank you very much. That is William Moige joining us live from Embu, bringing us the very latest on a story. And if you're just joining us, a family in Embu County is seeking answers over the deaths of two brothers under the mysterious circumstances. The two were university students. They were arrested for contravening COVID-19 protocols, and of course they wound up dead in the hands of the authorities. Now post-mortem examinations were conducted yesterday, and of course we had various civil society organization present to witness and see whether or not there has been some an injustice played in that happening. And of course this is a developing story. Security Chief Hillary Mutyambai shall be joining the locals there to help address some of their concerns following running battles and riots that have been happening in that area in reaction to the death of those two brothers. We shall keep you updated. William Moige is on that bit, but for now let's take a short break. When we come back,